Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to remove the oil strainer screen. All right, that's this guy right here, right? And in the picture, in the book, they're using a pair of needle nose pliers to remove it. All right, so there we go. Yeah, there's that damn brake lever in the way again. All right, there we go. Just comes out easily. I think it's wedge shaped, guys. Yeah, it's wedge shaped. All right, and I guess these little flappy thingies are going up. All right, but it is quite a bit. There's quite a bit of dirt in there, so I'm just gonna replace it with the other one. Okay, that's all. I'm not gonna clean this. Okay, I was watching Quasi-Motard do his, and he said his was pretty clean. All right, this is not clean at all, dude. There's some gunk over here and gunk over there. I think this might be the first time that this has been taken out. All right, but you can see, yeah, there's a dot here. I think the dot means that's on the top, all right? And then it's a wedge shaped, all right? So there's a thicker part right here and a not so thicker part over here, all right? And it just slips in there, pretty simple, right? Okay, so I'm just gonna chuck this one and then put a brand new one, right? Since I have the brand new one. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and put the strainer screen back in. So this is the brand new one that I have. I'm just gonna put it in there and just throw the other one away. Like they're only like $3 or something. They're really cheap, guys. Okay, what I'm gonna do first is get some fresh oil. All right, I got my fresh bottle of oil here. I'm gonna open it up. I'm gonna dip my finger in there. Get some fresh oil in there and just cover the rubber parts. All right, cover the rubber parts with oil. All right, just so it goes in there nicely. Okay, so if you remember correctly, so these flappy, see how there's this flappy stuff? The flappy stuff goes on the top, and then there's it's a wedge shape, right? So the wedge is gonna go. You're gonna drive that wedge in there, okay? One thing I might want to do is clean up some of that stuff. Yeah, let me clean some of that stuff up first real quick. Just around here. There's a little bit of gasket material left on there, but I think it'll be okay. I got lucky and I didn't tear the gasket, so I'm gonna reuse it. But some of it wound up thing. So, okay, so just stick this in there. Try not to drop it. Okay, so yeah, there's the thick part, and there's the thin part, and there's the flappy part. The flappy part goes towards the top of the engine, all right? I'm just gonna slide it in there, just like that. Okay, replaced. Okay, I did not clean mine, I replaced it, but you can clean it with like alcohol or some kind of like brake cleaner or something, all right? But I chose to replace it, okay? All right, that's one task done. Next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna clean the centrifugal oil filter, all right? That's this puppy right here, all right? Okay, yeah. So I got an 8mm T-handle right here. All right, this guy right here. And we're gonna go ahead and loosen these bolts here, these 3 bolts. Okay. So I'm gonna get another one to hold it, all right? So I can, oh my God, it's pretty tight, guys. I don't know how we're gonna torque it, but we'll figure that out when we get there. Okay, that one loosened. So while I'm tightening this one, I'm loosening the other one, so. This is not gonna work, guys. I gotta find a way to loosen it without this. So the whole assembly moves. How am I supposed to keep it from moving, man? Yeah, if you can find some way to hold the clutch, man, I don't see anywhere I can keep it from moving. So simple, guys. Use an impact gun. Okay, if it's spinning around, I'm just gonna use the impact gun. I think this is the one that's loose. That needs to be loosened. Okay. Well, yeah, whatever you do, don't drop it in the engine. Okay. Okay. So there's the 3 screws. All right, it's a good thing they use the bolts. All right. You'd probably strip it if it was you use a screwdriver. All right, and then you just take this puppy off. All right, and then so you got to clean all that gunk in there. See all that gunk that's in there? That's what you got to clean up. So it's not too dirty. It's not too dirty, but yeah, it definitely looks like it needs a little attention. Okay. Okay, and then we just start cleaning. Let's do it. All right, there's the cover. I think it's symmetrical. There's no like proper way to put it or anything. You just put it back on. All right, just line up the holes. All right. So we're gonna clean up all that gunk in there. Let me take a picture of it before we get too far. Okay. Start cleaning. Oh yeah, don't clean it over the engine. Ah, damn it. Yeah. Don't clean it over the engine. All that crap is gonna get in the engine. I just realized that. Oh well, let's do it over the drain pad. How about that? All right, take it over the drain pad and clean all that gunk out of there. All right, guys. See all that stuff that accumulates in the engine? 8,000 miles. It's a fair amount of gunk in there. Okay. Okay, clean the other side. The other side has some on it too. Stuff works, guys. Centrifugal filter, man. So what it does is, like, I think it's like a centrifuge or what do they call that? A particle. It's like a particle separator. It spins everything up, and then all the dirt and stuff gets separated from the lighter stuff. All right. Okay, I think that's clean. Okay, the next thing we got to do is we got to clean this here. What I would do is just take this gasket off and chuck it, since we got a brand new gasket, right? You're supposed to just clean the face. That's what it says. And they say, yeah, you will damage the gasket when you take it out. So it's like, it's pretty hard. Oh, there we go. I don't know. Well, they say you damaged the gasket. Look how easily it went out. Maybe not. I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, this kind of get messed up a little bit. Yeah, look, it went out pretty easily. You could reuse that, guys. Look at that. Okay, anyway, yeah, I'm gonna chuck that gasket because we got a brand new one. Best to use brand new parts, guys. All right, and then you're gonna have to clean inside here, all right, as best as you can. Try not to drop anything in the engine. Oh yeah, look at that. There's a lot in there. It's kind of like, you know what it reminds me of? That kind of that fiber gasket stuff that you have used for head gaskets. Yeah, that's what it reminds me of. It's like carbon and stuff. Oh yeah, look at that. Oh boy, it's all caked up. We'll just get the vacuum and suck that out, man. Yeah, and it's kind of getting in the engine too. Let me get my vacuum. Okay, I got my vacuum. Okay, so yeah, I used the vacuum because I didn't want that stuff falling into the engine, alright? So basically what you want to do is like loosen it and then suck it out with the vacuum, man. See that thick stuff there? Yeah, just try not to drop that in the engine, guys. This is annoying. Why can't they just use a normal oil filter like freaking every other motorcycle, man? This is one thing I don't like about this bike, is this weird maintenances you gotta do to it, man. Never had to do this for any bike. Okay. Clean this shaft here. Try to clean out as much of that oil as possible. Okay, I don't think we need the vacuum anymore. I don't know, how do the shops do this? That's a good question. Okay, so it's kind of hard to get in there. So what I would do, oh, the little ball thing's coming out. You gotta stay in there, buddy. I think this thing is like that or something. Okay, I'm just gonna get a Q-tip. Yep, there you go. Q-tip does a good job getting that hard to reach stuff, alright? oil kind of just splurt out a little bit. So what I think it happens is I think the oil gets flung out from this port here. There's a little port right here, and it's split, and it spins it, and it separates the dirt from the oil. Looks like it's doing a good job, I guess. Okay, looks like I need more Q-tips, man. Just keep on cleaning it till not a lot of dirt comes out. Okay, just gonna give it one more last wipe down. Okay, maybe clean this kind of, I don't really know what this is. Okay, I'm getting ready to close it back up. Okay, I got a new gasket here. So judging from how I ripped this one off, so how it's being pulled off like this is from the outside. You want this little rib thing here. Wait, hold on. Yeah, you want the rib to be facing the outside, just like how it is right now. All right, so you're looking at this gasket, and see, it's got this little raised part right here. Yeah, that's the one that faces towards you. Okay, this is the inside one. Okay, so I think it just goes in there just like that. I want to see a little more dirt in there. Nope, it's kind of stuck in there. Okay, we're gonna put this back on. Like so. Put the little plate back on. Haha! So it's a good thing I took a picture of it before I think, because I forgot which way it goes. It goes this way, okay, guys. See, there's a kind of rolled edge here. All right, the flat part where it rolls up, that goes outwards. Okay, so the way it is right now, all right, not like that, but like that. Okay. Let's make sure this thing is clean. That's as clean as it can be. Okay, so just get it in there and line the gaskets up. The gaskets up with the screw holes, and then start putting the screws back in. Okay, I'm gonna use a screwdriver to put them in very carefully. Okay, there's one. Make sure the gasket and everything is nicely lined up. I think it is. Okay, it's kind of hard to get in there, man. There's a lot of force. Well, this one just kind of just goes in. I don't know, maybe. This one's really hard to get in. Okay. It's like when you tighten one, it puts pressure on the other ones. Okay, now we're going to torque it. I hope. Okay, according to the book, we were supposed to use some kind of thread locking agent on it, so let me take them out again. Okay, Hayes got ahead of himself. All right, I put these in already, but we were supposed to put a thread locking compound on it. So that's what we're gonna go do. As you can see, some of them are hard to get back in and some of them are not. So I guess some of them still have that thread locking compound in it. All right, just make sure you don't drop the screws in the engine. Okay, I'm gonna put some thread locker on this guy on the tip. Oh, there we go. Okay. Put that back in. This is the one that was hard to get in, so I'm not worried about this one coming out. Yeah. This one is pretty good too. It's not super easy to get in, alright. Alright, you want to use like a blue Loctite or something, guys, not a red. So you never get these out. Okay. Sorry, my light went out. Okay. That's why Hazemega was wondering why it's so hard to get these screws in, because there's a thread locking compound in there. Okay. Okay, and so the torque should be 5 Newton meters, all right, according to the book. 5 Newton meters, so that's what we're going to torque it to. I got my torque wrench set to 5 Newton meters. Gotta somehow keep this from spinning. This is hard, guys. All right, I'm just gonna tighten it until it starts moving, and then we'll do the final torque. Weird one. This sure isn't grabbing it too well. Is this the right size? Is this an 8? Yeah. It's an 8mm, guys. Oh, this is stripped. Let me get a better one, man. Yeah, this is not a good socket. Hold on. I'm wondering why it's all loose and stuff. All right. Oh, this is hard, guys. There has to be some kind of trick to keep it from spinning. Because this will... Oh yeah, look at it. It just moves. You gotta find some way to keep this from moving. But this moves, the clutch moves, so... Oh, never mind. It doesn't. It's actually slipping. Never mind. I can't get enough torque in there, man. Oh, there you go. Oh, I got one. You know what? I kind of want a longer socket. All right, there we go. There's another one. Oh, damn it. Oh, can't do it. Can't do it, guys. There we go. It's not a lot of torque, guys, but it's hard to keep it from moving. I think that's fine. But I'll see if I can go one more time. Okay. Okay. I have to really put my weight down on it, man. Okay, there we go. Okay, good. So yeah, your hand should be strong enough to be able to produce 5 Newton meters on it, all right? So at least my hands are. I don't know about yours, but okay, there we go. It's done. Now we just got to put it back together. Crikeys, man. Okay, before we put the cover back on, I'm just gonna wipe the gasket surface as clean as I can. All right, we don't have. I'm not gonna super duper clean it because we're reusing the gasket. All right, Hazemega got really lucky. All right, make sure that filter screen's in there. All right. All right, we got really lucky where we didn't need to scrape any gasket, so maybe next time. So that's why I'm going to have those filters, those things on standby. All right, this one's kind of hard to get to, but okay. Let's clean off all the oil. Okay. Clean this little channel up. Okay. I think that's good. Alright guys, so last thing to do before we put the cover back on is we need to clean it, alright? This is a lot of work, guys. It's like changing a clutch out, man. I wonder how much a dealership would charge for this, you know. So you want to just kind of try to clean out as much oil as you can. Clean the gasket surfaces, make sure there's no dirt on it. All right, there's kind of is some dirt. I got very lucky, all right. I got very lucky and I was able to remove the gasket and keep it intact, okay. So I'm gonna reuse it. Hopefully it will not leak, all right. I hope it doesn't leak. If not, we're gonna have to redo this. So Hayes Mega's gambling a little bit here. I know if I use a brand new gasket, we probably won't have any problems, but there's a chance that this may leak, okay. So Hayes Mega's gambling here, but I think we'll be okay. Okay, so the main part you want to clean are the gasket surfaces here, and these are quite dirty. So we cleaned the one on the bike already. So yeah, it's a little damaged here. I don't know, man. Alright, I didn't clean the gasket surfaces off because there's still a little bit of gasket stuck on there. Some of it ripped off, but I think it should be okay. It'll fill in whatever, whatever got stuck there. So I think it should be fine. Alright, but we're gambling here, alright? Hayes Mega's gambling whether this is gonna leak or not, alright? But for the most part, most of the gasket is, the whole gasket's intact, okay? Alright, and then I'm just gonna clean up in here. Okay, it says you need to put oil on, yeah, you need to put some oil in here, alright, but there's oil in there right now, so I just won't clean up in there. Just trying to clean up as much of this dirty oil as we can. It's impossible to get it all out, you know. Try to get as much as we can. So get some fresh oil in the engine. But yeah, this oil looks pretty clean. It's just, it's clean but dirty at the same time, Okay, I think that's good. Just give the gasket surfaces a wipe. The important stuff is the stuff on the bottom, so. Alright, we're going to go ahead and put it back in. So what we're going to want to do is put the one that, alright, put this one back in, alright, the one that's stuck behind the exhaust. Yeah, this one right here. It's the one right near the window. I'll put that one back in, alright. Oh yeah, maybe you might want to clean some of this crap on the bottom here. I'll do that real quick. While I got it off the bike, might as well do it. Alright. So that leads me to the lead. Maybe this was leaking already. I don't know. I don't know if somebody's already taken this cover off before, because I am the second owner of this bike, so. Okay, clean the outside and the inside a bit. I'll probably try to clean it a little bit more later. Alright, but anyway, there it is, and I'm gonna go put that bolt back in. Alright, that one. It looks like all the bolts are the same size, so I don't think it matters. Yeah, all the bolts are the same size. There they are right there, guys. All the bolts look like they're all the same size, so I don't think you can mix them up, but I will put them back the way I found them, okay? Okay, let's go put this thing back on. Okay, I'm gonna go put this cover back on. Just very carefully put it back on. Okay, I probably want to guide that bolt in there first. Oh yeah, also, okay, yeah, there's another thing. I almost forgot. There's this thing here, okay? Make sure this is in there right, okay? And then there's I guess that, oh shit. Oh great, I dropped it in the engine, great. This is supposed to go on that, okay? So, okay, got it. So, this part here has to go in here, okay? So I don't think it'll close. If it doesn't go all the way, then yeah, you got a problem. All right. Also, you want to make sure these dowel pins are still here. All right. There's a dowel pin right here. Oh yeah, where's the other dowel pin? There's a dowel pin here, and then there's some kind of something sticking up, some kind of port sticking out from here. Okay. There's only one dowel pin. Is that how it's supposed to be? I think that's right. Okay. So here it goes. Also there, I know. Okay. One last thing. All right. There's also that bearing there. All right. See this bearing right here? That's got to go where this shifter shaft thing is also. Okay. A lot of things to line up, guys. Yeah, there's a dowel pin right here, so you want to make there's a lot of things to line up, guys. All right, let me make sure I didn't dork anything up. Okay, everything still looks like it's in there. All right, you got this little ball thing here. All right, so there's a lot of things to line up. This dowel pin, this dowel pin, and this little oil squirter port right there. So, what a freaking pain in the ass, man. So I want to lift up on the bolt, drop it in there. I know, there's so many things to line up. Oh, there we go. I did it, guys! It was like freaking magic, man. Everything just lined up all of a sudden. I think I got it. That should be good. So when it seats all the way, that's when you know you got it. All right, guys. It's the thing is in there all the way. All right. So all right, now it's start putting the bolts in. Okay, it's the fun part. It's the easy part. Now we put the bolts in. Wow, what a pain in the ass. Like I said, there was like 5 things that you have to get lined up, all right, and everything just fell into place. I was like, holy moly, I can't believe what just happened. Okay, this one was this here. Okay, this one is here. I'm putting it back in the order that I thinged it. All right, this is the bottom left right here. All right, like I said, I've got everything all laid out on the gasket right there that we didn't use. Okay. So. Okay, this one goes here. This one goes here. Okay, this one goes here. This one goes here. And this is upper right. Okay, so the upper right one, let me put this one on the side first. Okay, the upper right one has this wire harness thing hooked up to it. You want to make sure you put that. Okay, and then just start loosely putting them back in. And I'm just going to do the crisscross pattern. Okay. Just until like pretty much the screw touches the cover. Okay, I'm going to go across here. Oh, what a pain in the ass. Okay, no, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to use the, where's that? I'm going to use this to tighten it. There's no room. Yeah, so there's just a lot of stuff in the way. This is a real pain in the ass, man. Honda made this not so easy. One thing I hate about this bike is it's hard. It's awkward to work on this bike, alright? It's not going to lie. This is one of the most awkward bikes to work on. Alright, every kind of maintenance on it is just plastic everywhere and not convenient to work on. Oh yeah, this is a lot better. Okay, this one right here. Okay, I hope that gasket holds. He's got his fingers crossed. Okay, and then I'm just going to start snugging it a little bit. Just a little bit, all right. You can see I'm going across ways. Okay. Oh, I forgot one. See, I missed one down here. So it's not even. I didn't even screw this one in. Okay. Oh, this am I hurting my back, guys? Okay, and just to make sure we got all of them, it's gonna go around in a circle. I think I missed one. No, I got it. I got it. What is my nose doing? Okay. Okay, very lightly, okay? Okay, now we're gonna torque it. Okay, 12 Newton meters, alright? That's what the torque spec is. Alright, I'll put it in foot-pounds too. I think it's like 9 foot-pounds or something. We're going to use Newton meters. I kind of like to use Newton meters for the smaller stuff, alright? It's not a lot of torque, so use a small torque wrench if you got one, alright? Okay, we're going to be using this long one here, and we'll be doing it in a crisscross pattern. Okay. I'll just start tightening it up in a cross pattern. Okay, I just maybe kind of lost track. Okay, I'm gonna go for the gold. Here we go. Oh man, this is not breaking, dude. Are you sure it's 12 Newton meters, man? Let me do 10 Newton meters first, guys. I'm surprised it didn't pop. Okay, we'll start at 10 Newton meter first, and then we'll work our way up to 12. I do not want to bust these screws or strip anything. It's not moving. Okay. Looks like 10 is a good number to use. Okay. Okay. This one won't break because it's okay, I'm going to go around in the circle one time just to make sure I got everything at 10. 1, 2. Oh, see, I missed one. 3. 4. I know I did this one. It moves a little bit every time. What the heck? Okay. I hate using this long thing. It flexes. It twists so much. Okay. Okay. Now I'm gonna move on up to 12. Okay. I'm just going to go in a circle. Man, I got a feeling that one's going to strip or something. So. So yeah, you could mess this up, guys, if you over torque it. So don't. Okay, I think that's good. I don't know, for whatever reason I can't get 12 on this one, so I don't. Try one more time. Yeah, it just keeps on moving, man. I feel like it's gonna break it or something. So I'm just gonna leave that like that. I have a feeling somebody took this out already and they kind of messed it up. So, all right. So I think that's it. Let's take this out. I'm gonna clean up under there a little bit. Okay, I think it's time to go put the bike back up. Let's put the let me put the exhaust shield back on. Okay, so don't forget to put this back on. All right. I think it goes like this, just like that. Okay. All right, yeah. So don't forget to put this back on. All right, it goes like that. All right, and the exhaust. Freaking dude. All right, the exhaust. Oh my God, I'm dropping stuff everywhere. All right, you're supposed to kind of just hang it, pull it back. There you go. Okay. Not too much though. I did it too much. Oops, now it came off. Take the rubber thing off with it. Yes. Oh, and I dropped it. Slide it on, alright. Don't slide it on too far. Alright, just slide it on just enough to get the holes lined up. Okay, put this back on. This back on. Okay, well, it just bottoms out. It's supposed to just kind of float there, I guess. Okay, there it is. Okay, now we're ready to go put the bike back up upright. All right.